Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, workshop on digital project management solution commences at HRD Center of Sale RSP. Shrujini Mela organized at Ispat General Hospital of Sale RSP. And firefighting and rescue demonstration organized by RSP Fire Services Unit to mark the Fire Services Week.
Employees of Repair Shop Electrical of Sale Rourkela awarded under Utkarsh scheme for outstanding jobs. 68 youngsters sponsored by Sale RSP successfully complete livelihood enhancement training from NSIC. And vacuum thermosteel water bottles distributed to crane operators at SMS2 department.
Silicon steel mill of Sale Rourkela steel plant creates new single-day production record. Safety drama Abhiyan staged by employees of Blast Furnace Department of Rourkela Steel Plant, and Fire Services Department of Sale RSP organizes marathon to mark the ongoing Fire Services Week.
Sale Rourkela Steel Plant supplies in-house fabricated LD converter shell plates to Bokaro Steel Plant. Array of events organized to observe Fire Services Week at Sale Rourkela Steel Plant. And Shrujini Mela cum award function held at Energy Management Department of Sale RSP.
Employees of Shops Department of Rourkela Steel Plant awarded under Shabas scheme for outstanding jobs. Orissa Group of Mines of Sale Rourkela Steel Plant observes Fire Services Week. And financial assistance of Rs 27 lakhs presented by Sale Rourkela Steel Plant to students from peripheral villages.
Land, Leadership and Management Productivity workshop for women executives commences at Sale RSP. Employees awarded under Utkarsh scheme of Sale Rourkela Steel Plant at Coke Ovens Department for outstanding job. And competitions organized at Nurses Training Institute to mark Nurses Day celebration at Sale RSP.
Achievements and innovations of Refractory Engineering Services Department propel productivity at Sale Rourkela Steel Plant. Shrujini Mela cum award function held at Blast Furnace Department, and Fire Services Department of Sale RSP organizes a special blood donation and yoga camp to mark the Fire Services Week.
Now the news in detail. In a significant step towards digitization of project management, a training program for digital project management solutions was inaugurated at HRDC Computer Lab of Sale Rourkela Steel Plant on 18th April. Mr. Sudip Pal Chaudhary, CGM Projects, inaugurated the program in the presence of Mr. H.N. Pati, GMHRD, and other senior officers and executives of the projects department. Notably, digital project management solution is being implemented across all 5 integrated steel plants of Sale, including corporate office and CET. DPMS has been conceived with the aim of automating various facets of project life cycles, encompassing activities ranging from project conceptualization to closure. From the appointment of consultants to the submission of various documents, from procurement processes to project monitoring and billing, DPMS streamlines and digitizes each step of the project journey. Operating on the cloud, DPMS boasts a plethora of features such as 5D BIM, note sheet modules, real-time payment status updates, and much more. Its integration with Metal Junction for e-tendering, CET's EDDMS for drawing submission and approval, and SAP FI module for billing schedules further enhances its capabilities. The program is coordinated by Mr. Preetham Kumar Nayak, Senior Manager Projects, Mr. Nirmal Kumar Mahato, Senior Manager Projects, and Mrs. Annapurna Behra, Senior Manager HRD. The training program is to be held from 18 to 27th April 2024, covering Projects Department from 18th to 20th of April 2024, followed by other departments of RSP. A Shrujini Mela was organized at Ispat General Hospital of Sale Rourkela Steel Plant recently. Dr. N.P. Sahu, CMO, M&HS, and Dr. P.K. Mohapatra, CMO, M&HS, presided over the function and handed over the token gifts to the suggestors of the Shrujini Creative Scheme. Speaking on the occasion, the dignitaries highlighted the importance of the scheme and urged all to actively participate and contribute to the growth and progress of IGH. Mr. Behra elaborated on the status of Shrujini in the plant. Around 150 new suggestions were received on the account of Mela. Mr. S.C. Paricha, Deputy Manager Personnel, coordinated the function. Firefighting and rescue demonstrations were held at different places of the Steel Township, targeting different target populations to mark the ongoing Fire Services Week 2024. Mass public awareness was conducted at the FE2 Arcade Mall, Sector 5 on 19th April. People were informed about various firefighting and rescue techniques as well as the use and application of different firefighting equipments through practical demonstrations with special focus on LPG gas cylinder safety. Around 100 shoppers and visitors witnessed the event with great interest and inquisitiveness.
8 teams of 53 employees of Repair Shop Electrical were awarded recently under the Utkarsh Award scheme for their commendable performance. Mr. B.S. Kartha, CGM Electrical and Power, presented the awards to the employees. Present on the occasion were Mr. S.K. Pulaki, GM in charge, RSE and HME, Mr. Kashmir Tirki, DGM RSE, other senior officers and employees of the department. The program was coordinated by Mr. Nakula Bhuya, AGM RSE. The different jobs carried out by the teams were the revival of burnt rotor of 1600 kW synchronous motor of Russian compressor of oxygen plant by complete rewinding with complete in-house resources in a record time, revival of WMVA transformer of plate mill twin drive motor by innovative method of drying out and cleaning and filtration, modification and updation of plano milling MC0205 of RSM by installing new DC drive for table motor, modification ventilation system of 900 kW crusher motor of battery 6 to ensure proper cooling in order to achieve proper performance. In-house repair and of 12 kW VFD motors of HSM2 by using corona wire for first time resulted into higher working life. Repair and modification of 33 kV winding of 8 MVA transformer of HSM2 for first time in RSE. Revival and reliability improvement of 90 kW submersible pump on urgent basis to meet the exigencies of town engineering department water system, and renovation of old bandsaw MC of RNC lab by replacing old control panels with newly designed and wired panel with complete in-house resources. As part of its corporate social responsibility, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant had sponsored 68 youngsters from Rourkela and periphery villages for training in various trades at the Livelihood Business Incubation Center set up by National Small Industries Corporation Limited, National Scheduled Tribes Finance and Development Corporation and SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant at Sector 15 so as to enhance their income generation opportunities. The initiative taken up in line with Skill India movement intends at strengthening the skill base of the country. 32 youngsters were enrolled for 2 months of assistant electrician and assistant beautician course, while 36 were enrolled for 3 months assistant computer operator. RSP had spent ₹10 lakhs in these 3 training programs. After the completion of the courses, certificates were presented to all of them in a ceremony held at the center on 19th April. Mr. R.N. Rajendran, CGM Mechanical, presided over the function and handed over the certificates to the trainees. Present on the occasion were Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, and Mr. B.M. Nayak, Chief Manager, NSIC. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Rajendran congratulated the trainees on completion of the courses and urged them to be industrious with positive minds so as to progress in life. Ms. Mitra emphasized upon the need of practice to further own the skill sets. Mr. Topo stressed upon the need of networking and sincerity for achieving success. A short visual presentation on the training program was also made during the function. Around 170 crane operators engaged in operating various types of crane in Steel Melting Shop 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant were presented with vacuum thermosteel water bottles in a function held in the department on 19th April. Mr. T.P. Shivashankar, CGM SMS2, presided over the function and handed over the water bottles. Present on the occasion were heads of sections, unit personnel officer and other officers, senior officers of the department. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Shivashankar commended the hard work put in by the crane operators while working at height under extreme weather conditions. He said that water bottle is a small token for respite from summer. The function was coordinated by Mr. P.K. Nayak, manager SMS2. Notably, the crane operators have to work for prolonged hours in confined spaces at a height. They play a critical role in timely and safe production of steel goods. Once elevated at the height, they cannot come down often. The vacuum thermostable water bottles with more than a liter capacity will help to store cold water in the cabin and help in beating the hot summer heat.
The reversing mill of silicon steel mill of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant rolled 630 tons coils on 28th April 2024 to create a new single-day production record. It surpassed the previous best figure of 529 tons produced by the unit on 25th March 2024. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in Charge DIC RSP, visited the mill on 22nd April 2024 to congratulate the SSM collective for the record-breaking performance. He was accompanied by Mr. S.R. Suryavangsi, ED Works, Mr. Tarun Mishra, ED PNA, with the additional charge of ED Projects, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines, and Mr. A.K. Behuria, ED FNA. Many Chief General Managers, HODs of different upstream as well as associated departments and a large number of executives and employees of SSM were present on the occasion. Mr. Bhaumik in his address exhorted the SSM collective to work towards full capacity utilization of the mill. The production cost can only be brought down by fully utilizing the resources. He encouraged the team to think differently and work differently to achieve many more milestones. Mr. Suryavangsi congratulated the SSM collective and appreciated the concerted efforts of various departments which yielded the success. He urged the collective to maintain the quality standards of the product so as to increase the margins. Mr. Subrat Kumar, CGM, CRM, SSM, PPS and roll shop also deliberated upon the performance of the mill. Mr. C.R. Mishra, GM in charge, SSM, coordinated the program. The record was achieved through dedicated efforts of the SSM collective with able support from hot strip mill to research and control lab, roll shop, production planning and control, water management department, power distribution, traffic and raw materials, field machinery, maintenance and other supporting agencies. A safety drama was staged by the employees of Blast Furnace Department of Rourkela Steel Plant on 20th April 2024 at the administrative building of Blast Furnace Department. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in Charge Rourkela Steel Plant, was the chief guest of the occasion. Other dignitaries present on the occasion were Mr. S.R. Suryavangsi, ED Works, Mr. Tarun Mishra, ED PNA, with the additional charge of ED Projects, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines, and many Chief General Managers, heads of the department, senior officers, employees, and contract workers of the department. The DIC gave away the prizes to actors and director of safety drama. The dignitaries also took a keen interest in the safety and housekeeping posters displayed. The Avian drama was based on the housekeeping related to safety at RSP was greatly appreciated by one and all. In his address, Mr. Bhaumik said, awareness program like this are effective means to reinforce the awareness about safety and propagate a culture of safety. He further said, safety is everybody's responsibility and the dream of making accident-free steel can be a reality only with the contribution of each employee. Keep safety as your priority in your subconscious minds and that will definitely help in attaining the desired goal of zero accident, Mr. Bhaumik concluded. Mr. S.R. Suryavangsi emphasized upon the role of leadership, attitude, mindset and commitment towards safety as the vital components to ensure safety in every aspect of one's life. Mr. Tarun Mishra said that safety at workplace is one of the most important factors that determines the success of any organization. Mr. Alok Verma in his address exhorted the collective to adhere to safety rules, regulations, SOPs and SMPs, etc. The safety skit was written and directed by Mr. B.K. Deharia, GM Blast Furnace Operation and Mr. S.C. Nayak, Senior Manager Blast Furnace Operation. In all, 10 employees took part in the play aimed to strengthen the safety culture within the organization under the guidance of Mr. Biswaranjan Palai, CGM Iron, and Ms. Asha Katta, GM in charge Safety Engineering Department. At the outset, Mr. A.S. Rourkela, Senior Manager Blast Furnace, delivered the welcome address, while Mr. P.K. Mahapatra, GM in charge and HOD Blast Furnace, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Fire Services Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant organized a marathon to mark the Fire Services Week. The marathon was flagged by Mr. R.N. Rajendran, CGM Mechanical, near main gate of RSP on 20th April. Present on the occasion were Mr. J.B. Patnaik, GM in charge Fire Services, and the team. Around 134 employees including executives took part in the marathon. The pathway for the marathon was approximately 5.4 kilometers, starting from the main gate to traffic signal post near IG Park and back to Fire Services Training Center inside the plant. District administration provided 1 platoon police force for smooth movement of the marathon. Notably, this was conducted as per the directive of Director General FSCD and HG, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India.
The structural and fabrication shop of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, with its expertise and commitment, has extended a helping hand to Bokaro Steel Plant by fabricating and supplying LD converter shell plates on IPTR basis for SMS to LD converter. This was an urgent requirement of BSL in view of the upcoming converter shutdown during last week of April 2024. The total value of the order was Rs 1.93 crores. By carrying out the job in-house, RSP has saved a substantial cost outflow of the company. Notably, the job included profile cutting and bending of slabs of 100 mm and 80 mm thickness to cylindrical and conical segments of the LD vessel. About 300 tons of slabs of special grade GOST of 100 mm and 80 mm thick were rolled in new plate mill for fabrication of this prestigious order. RNC Lab and PPC department planned for making the special grade steel at Steel Melting Shop 2 and rolling at new plate mill. The PCS section coordinated for planning, estimation and execution of the job. Profile cutting and bending of the slabs to the required size and shape were done at structural and fabrication shop by in-house available resources. The first lot of about 16% of the total assignment quantity was completed and delivered to Bokaro on 18th April 2024. The pending quantity of the order will be executed shortly. It is worth mentioning here that the structural and fabrication shop collectives of RSP has taken up the challenge to bend such a higher thickness of special grade plates up to 100 mm for the first time in the history by utilizing in-house resources. Handling of the large slabs, precise cutting and bending with utmost safety of the equipments during bending of heavy slabs was the major challenge. In the past also, structural and fabrication shop has fabricated and supplied blast furnace and SMS1 LD converter shell plates to BSL. There is yet another order from BSL to fabricate and supply SMS1 converter shell plates value worth of Rs 1.77 crores which will be executed shortly. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has been organizing an array of programs to mark the Fire Services Week. For the first time, a swimming competition was organized for all employees of RSP by Fire Services Department on 23rd April at Rourkela Club Swimming Pool to mark the National Fire Service Week 2024. Mr. R.N. Rajendran, CGM Mechanical, was the chief guest and inaugurated the swimming competition. In all, 44 employees, including CGM Mechanical and 2 women employees, took part in the event. A similar competition was organized only for fire services personnel on 22nd April, wherein more than 50 persons, including the executives, took part. In both the events, the participants were divided in 2 groups. Group A comprised employees below 40 years of age, whereas Group B had participants above 40 years of age. The competition was organized to encourage the employees to be physically fit and also to hone their swimming skills. The winners of the competitions will be rewarded in the award distribution day. The competition was coordinated by Mr. Shahbaz Thakur, Assistant Manager, Fire Services, and the Fire Services team under the leadership of Mr. J.B. Patnaik, GM Fire Services. In our first aid firefighting demonstration program held at NACST High School, Sector 6, around 200 students took part along with the teachers and staff of the institution. A Srujani Mela cum award function was held in Energy Management Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant recently. Mr. P.S. Kannan, CGM, EMD and Utility presided over the function. Present on the occasion were Mr. A.S. Khaka, GM EMD, Mr. B.K. Behra, AGM IED, Mr. P.K. Parida, the Unit Personnel Officer, other officers and employees of the department. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Kannan commended the award winners and urged all to further contribute for improving the overall performance of the plant. In all, 613 suggestions were awarded, out of which 301 have already been implemented. Cash award to the tune of Rs 67,600 was given to the employees. The recurring benefit that has accrued amounted to Rs 15 lakhs. Several intangible benefits have resulted from the implemented suggestions. Around 200 new suggestions were generated on account of Mela.
20 employees of Shops Department were awarded under the Shabash Award Scheme at a function held in Mechanical Shop on 22nd April for their commendable performance. Mr. Ravi Ranjan, CGM Design and Shops, presented the awards to the employees. Present on the occasion were Mr. Shekhar Narayan, GM in charge Design Shop Mechanical and Foundry, Mr. D.K. Naik, GM RSM, Mr. S.C. Sawat, GM SNF Shop and PCS, Mr. Jayant Kumar Dash, Senior Manager Personnel, other senior officers and employees of the department. The program was coordinated by Mr. K.R. Mishra, AGM Shops Mechanical, while the vote of thanks was proposed by Mr. Narendra Kumar Jaina, Deputy Manager Shops Mechanical. Out of 20 employees, 10 were from Mechanical Shop, 6 from Foundries and 4 from Structural and Fabrication Shop. The employees were awarded for their outstanding contribution in sheet shearing line of hot strip mill 2. For the first time, Fire Services Week was observed by Odisha Group of Mines at Tensa Club. Mr. Tilak Patnaik, GM in charge, BIM, TIM and KIM, presided over the inaugural function. The program commenced with the reading of message of Mr. Athanu Bhomik, Director in charge, RSP, by Mr. P.C. Barua, GM of Mining, Barswa Iron Mines. A pledge was administered to all. The program was attended by a large number of employees, officers and union representatives. This was followed by the week-long program in which different fire safety activities like demo on fire safety and application of fire extinguishers, mock drill on fire safety, checking of fire extinguishers, etc. were conducted. Awareness programs among employees and students were also organized. The programs were conducted by Safety Department of Basma and Mine under the guidance of Mr. S.K. Parida, AGM Mining and Safety Officer. As a part of the CSR initiatives of Rourkela Steel Plant, 31 students pursuing professional courses and belonging to the scheduled tribes, scheduled caste and economically backward class of Sundargarh district, model steel villages and resettlement colonies of RSP were provided financial assistance of Rs 27 lakhs on 20th April 2024. Notably, every year 10 boys and 10 girls pursuing graduate courses and 5 girls and 5 boys pursuing PG courses for professional studies were selected for this scholarship. Financial assistance worth Rs 30,000 per year is being provided to each of them. This translates rupees 60,000 for postgraduate courses of 2 years in MTech, ME, MBA, MSc Agriculture, MG and MS, rupees 1,20,000 for graduate courses of 4 years like BTech, BE, BSc Agriculture, and rupees 1,50,000 for 5 years MBBS or Integrated Engineering course. The selected students are given the scholarship amount in installments on annual basis as per their academic performance and submission of appropriate documents. In a ceremony organized at the Institute of Periphery Development of CSR Department, Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, CGM Projects and Modernization, handed over the appreciation letters and symbolic checks to the 31 students who have been inducted under the scheme this year. At the outset, Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, welcomed the gathering and briefed about the scheme. Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Ms. Richa Sudhiram, Deputy Manager CSR, anchored the program.
LAMP, Leadership and Management Productivity Workshop for Women Executives of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, commenced at HRD Center on 25th April. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, and Dr. Soeb Ahmed, former Director, SAIL, graced the inaugural function. Present on the occasion were Ms. Rajashri Banerjee, CGM, HRD, Mr. R.I. Joseph and Mr. A. Joseph, the faculty members. In all, 25 women executives are attending the program. ED Works said that the leaders are driven by the environment where they have grown. He encouraged all to make the best use of the opportunity to come out as a better leader after the program. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Soeb Ahmed stressed upon the need of getting out of the cocoon and comfort zone for exploring new avenues of leadership. He assured that the learning from real-life experiences as a current leader will help develop a better future leader. The program was coordinated by Mr. K.K. Jaiswal, AGM HRD. The 3 days program aims at helping the executives in leadership position to lead up, down and across the team by developing a better self-understanding and skills to lead others with authenticity. The session is designed to incorporate topics such as 5-way management, work and result on the basis of Allen Management System, attitude, relationship, accountability charter, mission key work strategy and standards, principles, stages and role of management leadership, management work gap, delegation, motivation, communication, decision making, problem solving, work process improvements and controlling. 8 employees of Coke Ovens, Shops and Design Department were awarded under the Utkarsh Award scheme for their commendable performance at a function held recently at Coke Ovens Department. Mr. Tularam Behra, CGM COCC, presented the awards to the employees. Present on the occasion were other senior officers and employees of the department. The program was coordinated by Mr. Dheeraj Kumar, Senior Manager CEO. The job for which the employees were awarded was fabrication, drawing of new IHC base frame. Competitions have started in the Nurses Training Institute of Ispat General Hospital to mark the forthcoming Nurses Day celebrations at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. An array of competition commenced on 22nd April with anatomical body part drawing competition. The students very beautifully and schematically portrayed the internal organs on body surface. The winners in order of merit were Raj Lakshmi Sahu, Shraddhanjali Set and Mona Lisa Patra. In the bride and groom dress-up competition, the dressing sense of the participants was tested. The first, second and third prize winners were Anjali Kansal, Sikha Rani Minj and Abhilipsha respectively. Food Fest was yet another interesting event where the students were divided in different groups. Each group had to prepare and sell 3 eatable items. At the end of stipulated time frame, the group which made the highest % of profit was declared the winner. The members of winning team comprised Nirod Kumar Patra, Ashutosh Mohanta, S.K. Mohammad Azad, Bhavani Sankar and Kaushik. Other competitions like Rangoli and solo song were also held. The winners of Rangoli competition were Mona Lisa Patra, Subhasmita Dalai and Lipsita Sahu. Similarly, the solo song was won by Sumit Kumar Giri, Punya Prabha Das and Deeparani Behra. To test the mental ability on the spot, essay and preliminary round of quiz competitions were also held. Each competition witnessed enthusiastic participation from the students.
The Refractory Engineering Services Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has achieved significant milestones and introduced cutting-edge innovations contributing to enhanced productivity of the plant. The department responsible for the installation and maintenance of refractory line furnaces and kilns has demonstrated exceptional performance in the last fiscal year. A remarkable milestone was attained by the RHOB unit, achieving a national record snorkel life of 196 heats in March 2024, surpassing the previous best of 162 heats achieved in February 2024. Moreover, March 2024 has witnessed the higher ever monthly average life of 166 hits, showcasing the plant's consistent dedication to excellence. The average RHOB life achieved in fiscal year 23-24 is 142.10 heats, further highlighting the plant's commitment to outshine. Torpedo Ladle has showcased exemplary performance with the highest ever campaign life of 2,865 heats in March 2024, which is a national record. This achievement shatters RSP's own records, surpassing the previous best life of 2,669 heats set in July 2023. The average torpedo ladle life for the period of 2023-24 stands at an impressive of 2,467 heats, which has set a new standard in the Indian steel industry. In another display of engineering excellence, the CCM2 steel ladle achieved its highest ever monthly average life of 147.73 heats in November 2023. Additionally, for the period of 2023-24 till February, the ladle achieved a remarkable yearly average life of 144.35 heats, outperforming the previous best of 133.41 heats set in the fiscal year 2022-23. In CCM1, the unit achieved highest ever yearly average life 144.69 heats in fiscal year 2023-24 with lowest ever specific consumption 3.24 kg per TCS. The highest ever monthly campaign life of 125 heats in July 2023 also represents a significant advancement, surpassing the previous best of 120 heats set in April 2023. For the period of 2023-24, the CCM1 steel ladle achieved a record-breaking yearly average life of 84.90 heats, surpassing the previous best of 81.79 heats set in the fiscal year 2022-23. Besides, Refractories Department is on a steady mission to reduce refractory consumption. The specific consumption in fiscal year 23-24 is 6.87 kg per TCS, which is lowest in last 5 years. The lowest since inception specific consumption is 6.83 kg per TCS in fiscal year 18-19, which department aims to beat in near future. Notably, this milestones not only reaffirm the plant's position as an industry leader but also set a new benchmark for refractory performance in India. A Shrujani Mela cum award function was held at Blast Furnace Department of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant recently for the employees of the department. Mr. P.K. Mahapatra, GM in charge, Blast Furnace, presided over the function and handed over the awards to the winners. The Shrujani Creative Scheme present on the occasion were sectional representatives, other senior officers and employees of the department. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Mahapatra commended the award winners and highlighted the important scope of the scheme in improving the overall performance of the department and the plant. He encouraged all to actively participate in this scheme. Mr. S.K. Punia, manager IED, elaborated on the status of Shrujani in the plant with special reference to the department. In all, 342 suggestions were awarded on this occasion, out of which 136 have already been implemented. Cash award to the tune of Rs 35,600 was given to the employees. Total savings that accrued from the suggestions was Rs 119 lakhs. Several intangible benefits have also resulted from the implemented suggestions. More than 400 new suggestions were achieved on account of Mela. The program was coordinated by Mr. A.S. Rautre, Senior Manager, Blast Furnace. The Fire Services Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant organized a special blood donation camp at Ispat General Hospital on 26 April to mark the observance of Fire Services Week. Dr. N.P. Sau, CMO, MNHS, presided over the function. Present on the occasion were Mr. J.B. Patnaik, GM in charge, Fire Services, other senior doctors, Fire Services personnel, nurses and staff of IGH. Working with a motto to serve to save, 15 Fire Services personnel volunteered to donate blood. This noble effort showcases the selfless dedication of the fire personnel in contributing towards the well-being of the people of the nation. Similarly, a yoga camp was also organized on 25th April in which more than 70 employees of the Fire Services Department participated. Mr. Sushant Satpathy, renowned international yoga instructor, was present to steer the camp. The camp was organized under the supervision of Mr. J.B. Patnaik, GM Fire Services. And with this, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.